The discovery of the Higgs boson was made public 10 years ago by several physicists working on the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful scientific experiment ever built at CERN. In the opinion of physicists, the Higgs boson's discovery will pave the way for investigating other particles that might be present in our universe. But according to many theories, tinkering with the Higgs could have many science fiction consequences, such as creating a black hole inside our planet. Even the well-known business tycoon Elon Musk has referred to the particle accelerator used in this experiment as demonic technology. What happens at CERN, and do these theorists' claims have any basis in reality? Tech billionaire Elon Musk sent a fascinating tweet about CERN's Large Hadron Collider on August 21, 2022. The tech entrepreneur shared the picture of a black skull in two different renderings of the collider. There were the words right at the bottom of the image, "I am normal and can be trusted with a demonic technology unlike anything the world has ever seen." The tweet would appear to someone unfamiliar with Musk to be nothing more than a meme. And you wouldn't be in the wrong because Musk is renowned as the Twitter troll king. Even Bill Gates has his fair share after all. Most importantly, why does Musk need access to such demonic technology? And why did he call the collider demonic technology? Do we have something missing here? After some investigation, the tech giant might have needed such technology. Elon Musk published a tweet on August 12 that garnered much attention. Several Twitter users questioned the big obstacle, but he failed to provide an answer. What would Musk have in mind in any case? Is his only motivation for being interested in the LHC to advance his plans to colonize Mars? We can't be sure, but the LHC may be of interest to him because it is the epicenter of quantum physics and home to a specific God particle that has completely changed the way that science is studied. The missing link. A well-known story in physics claims that Albert Einstein received a toy compass from his father when he was 5 years old and confined to bed due to illness. Young Einstein was perplexed and fascinated by the compass' ability to reorient itself to point north whenever its resting position was disturbed. This experience, as Einstein would later say, made him realize that nature has a deep order, and it inspired him to spend the rest of his life trying to understand it. Even though the story is more than a century old, the worries young Einstein encountered resonate with the key theme in modern physics. One essential to the most important experimental achievement in the last 50 years is the discovery of the missing link in physics, the Higgs boson. Science and physics in particular work with patterns. Pull a rubber band twice as far and feel twice the force impacted on your hands to release a pattern. So by careful observation of patterns, scientists can uncover physical laws expressed in the language of mathematical equations. A clear pattern is also evident in the case of a compass when you move it, and the needle points north. Again, this was the case with the elusive God particle, the Higgs boson. According to physicist Peter Higgs, the Higgs field was proposed in 1964 as a new type of field that filled the entire universe and provided mass to all elementary particles. What precisely is the Higgs boson then? Well, let's imagine a snowfield. There's a skier who loves to glide across the snowfield, and then there's an old lady who walks by on the snow with her snowshoes but moves much slower than the skier. Then we have a grumpy man in heavy boots who can barely move in the field because he struggles so much. And lastly, we have a bird that flies over the snowfield without even touching it. The Higgs field is like our snowfield. But instead of being made out of snowflakes, the Higgs field is made up of Higgs bosons. The particles that interact with the Higgs field have a mass. So just like the skier that glides across a snowy field easily, electrons barely interact with the field. As for the old lady who walks by with her snowshoes, quarks that make up protons and neutrons interact more strongly with the field because they've got more mass. The grumpy man that walks by with his heavy boot represents W and Z bosons. They move through the field like the man. They've got 1,000 times more mass, while like the birds, photons and gluons don't interact with the field at all, which means they're massless. Scientists have questioned why some particles have mass while others do not for the past 50 years. They anticipated the Higgs, and researchers have been looking for it ever since. The Large Hadron Collider at CERN is useful in this situation. Protons are accelerated to a breath of speed of light and then smash in a violent-shaped explosion in the tunnels of CERN, where the magic happens. A surge of energy is released as the protons smash into one another. However, Einstein's famous equation E equals mc squared informs us that mass energy cannot be destroyed, although we already know this to be true for energy. This produces a new set of particles with energy that has been transformed into minute bits of mass. The debris is tracked, and this procedure is repeated several million times. Once in every few billion impacts, something cool happens. A Higgs boson's particle materializes. However, since it cannot be detected and is unstable, the Higgs divides into a ton of particles, but after trillions of impacts, the fragments of the Higgs that form are eventually sensed and form a chart on their computer, which is enough for the scientists to know it was a mistake. Although the process used by CERN is quite fascinating, it has received some criticism. The God particle and the birth of the universe. According to some Higgs theorists, the universe should not exist and should have collapsed shortly after its birth. According to Robert Hogan, a doctoral candidate in physics at King's College in London, during the early universe, cosmic inflation, which is the rapid expansion of the universe right after the Big Bang, is responsible for the shaking of a lot of matter. If it shakes too much, we may enter a new energy space, causing the universe to collapse. Even though I'm still alive, you're still watching this video, and our planet Earth is still there. That conclusion was reached using a model that considers the characteristics of the recently discovered Higgs boson particle. That implies that their calculations were flawed or that something was missing. Most scientists think this is because we have yet to reach the level of physics that will enable us to understand why our universe is still in existence. As a result, they recommended the theory of supersymmetry rather than calling it a day. The idea is that every known particle has yet to be discovered sister particle, which may be more powerful. Accelerators can detect these particles, but this isn't the first time scientists have said the Higgs particle would do more for the universe. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the LHC, which discovered the Higgs particle, can create a black hole that will most likely destroy the entire planet. This may be why Elon described it as a demonic technology. But the future of the Large Hadron Collider is quite promising. The experts predict that they will be able to selectively produce as many Higgs bosons as possible within the next 4 years. So we'll cross our fingers as we wait and look forward to whatever comes of it. That is our video for today. We hope you like it. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk's remark that CERN's LHC is a demonic technology? Can it fulfill the country's energy needs? Share all of your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Well, that's all for now. This is Big Tech Media. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.